me that Dak doesn't want to be in Dallas long term.
Skip, I don't think that's the case at all. I really don't think it's a situation where Dak does not want to be in Dallas. But I think he wants the Cowboys to compensate him fairly. He's disappointed, Skip, because he's watched for the 4 years he's been there since 2016, he's watched guy after guy after guy get paid. And not one time did Jerry or Stephen Jones tell them, I need you to take a haircut so we can pay the next guy. And when it came that time for Dak to get his money, the first thing out of their mouths before they even started negotiating was Dak need to work with the team. Dak needs to realize that he plays for the Dallas Cowboys. He plays quarterback in Dallas and the other opportunities off the field. They never mentioned any of that with any other player before Dak. And so Dak is like, hold on, wait a minute. Why now is it all of a sudden of grave importance that I give you a haircut when you never ask any of those other guys to give you a discount? So because, oh, you didn't say Jalen, Zeke, I need you guys to give me a haircut because you know we got our quarterback and you know it's going to cost us a lot of money to get the quarterback signed. They didn't do that. Skip, Dak might have been willing to work with them had they gone to Dak like the Eagles went to Wentz, like the Rams went to Jared Goff, like my homeboy team came to him. 2 years left on the deal. Okay, let's get something done. You let the guy play the deal completely out. Run the risk of having a, knock on wood, Skip, nothing happened, but having an Alex Smith, glad to see he got cleared. He can come back and play. But God forbid he has that type of injury, Skip. So you want him to give you a discount? I think that's what's, the price is, Skip, they could have got Dak Prescott. They wanted Dak Prescott for somewhere between 34 and 35. You know that price is never going to happen again, don't you? You know that. Because when did you say Jerry Jones bought the Cowboys? 1989? Jerry Jones bought the Cowboys. Let's say he paid, and the stories fluctuate, between 120 and 140 million. Do you believe Jerry Jones could have bought that team in 1990 or 1991 for 120 to 140 million dollars? The lowest he was ever going to buy that team is when he bought them. The lowest he was ever going to get Dak Prescott at 34, 35 million was last year. And when that didn't happen, the price is going to continue to go up. So if you think you're going to get, you thought you was going to get him at 34 million, it's only going to go up, Skip. And what hurts them is that, let's just say, you know, we could talk about this a little later, the cap. Now, the cap gets to stay at 198 this year. According to how the revenue goes, it can't go below 175. If Dak's on the books next year for 37 million, you talking about you didn't want him to be more than 14%, that's 21% of your cap. So now what are you doing? And that's what you always try to do, Skip. You try to identify your quarterback, got him on a young, easy contract, build around him, let's go for it. We saw what Seattle did. You see what, now Mahomes gave him a discount so they can go get keep Frank Clark and sign a few other guys. Keep a lot of their core guys, Skip.
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones. Chris Jones. Dak is not going to do that, Skip. Because he's like, Jerry, Steven, y'all, you don't believe in me. You say all these things publicly, but privately, the conversations that I've had with my agent leads us to believe that you're not sure of what I'm capable of doing. And since you feel that way, and since I'm having to go out and prove myself again, I'm going to get every last nickel that you can possibly pay me.
So I hear everything you just said. I hear about this report from Dallas. None of this is any surprise to me, unfortunately. I told you